Hey, what's up everybody, Nexel here. Today we are playing Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. Gonna be doing all the big things that we have to do in March. So we've got the big bonus challenge, we've got the Coliseum climb. I actually do have some story quests to finish up, and then we've also got the high score challenge actually to complete. So we've got a lot going on, a lot of things that we need to do. So decided we should stream today. We should actually make sure we do this surprise event because this is 30 free gems right here, 30 free ones. When you think about that, that's actually kind of funny because like in the banner right now, the Lingering Will banner, you can get 10 for 5 pulls, but like this is just free for 5 AP. So let's go ahead and hop in here and grab our free jewels. Who do you want to borrow? Hey, what's up, Brumbar? How's it hanging? We're actually streaming Union Cross today, funny enough. Let's borrow. I know my party really isn't sharing much in the magic department for content clearing, so let's just borrow. Why not? Let's borrow the Yuffie. Why not? Doesn't hurt. All right, so let's nab this gift shadow and let's grab our free 30 power gems, which is crazy. Cal, you gotta bother logging in. Hey man, free 30 gems, that's totally worth it. Considering that in the shop you could buy 20 gems for 3,500 jewels, to get 30 free big boys like this, easy value. Super easy value. Alright, so that's our surprise challenge for today. Or surprise event. I can't even say it was a challenge, really. Let's go ahead and start cleaning up our list of stuff to do. And I think what we want to start off with is... See, the thing is, I feel kind of wary about Coliseum because I'm probably gonna be pulling for Lingering Will, actually. So there's still some time until the Coliseum climb ensues. So let's run the high score challenge. That sounds like a good idea. So let's run the high score challenge, then we'll do the story. We'll save the big bonus challenge for last. All right, here he is. Here is our high score challenge. Unfortunately, these high score challenges are like super boring now because like the rewards aren't even worth it at this point. You know what I mean? It's really only worth it for people that are like pushing real hard for gems. So let's see. What's my setup? What's the setup that I use? I think I was using Sleeping Lion. I had a setup that had like a lot of percentage. Was it dark? No, maybe. Ah, here it is. Yeah, it was probably our dark Nah. 92% is a pretty decent amount. Let's see. Let's see. You can't wait to see what they'll come out with for anniversary? Me too, buddy. Me too. Looking forward to it a lot, actually. Okay, so I think we should change our Rage Form Sora because we're likely going to be borrowing that Lingering Will for percentage. So let's sort by score. And what do we want to use? We want to use something reverse. We'd probably use our Rock Troll, but it does need a skill on it because we shouldn't be using it like this. Let's see. What skills do we have? So really what we want to use is something like an attack boost 12 max or something like that. Which is funny because we actually have boards coming out tomorrow that give skills. So I might just wait until that before we like put something on our Rock Troll. What do we got here? We got a 10 max. We want to have the highest possible one because this is a beefy medal at 19.2 multiplier, like 44,000 strength. Damage plus is higher HP, so as long as I'm at full HP, we're doing lots of damage. So really, oh wait, we do have a 12 max. Ooh. Do we go with this? What else do I want to put that 12 max on? There's like, we have a 9 max here. Because we also have the Axel and the Aqua, the Supernova Renew Aqua that doesn't have a skill on it. Let's hold off and do this for now. This seems like the right move for now. Then see, because this Axel here has only got attack boost 11, just an attack boost 11 flat, not a max skill on it. Just because I didn't get extra attack on it, it's like, dang, I don't want to sink a skill into it so soon without having extra attack. So let's do... I think the Rock Troll is probably going to be the best bet. But now without a skill. No, we just going with this. This setup is okay until that Rock Troll gets a skill on it. Okay. So, let's go ahead and hop into our big... Or, not our big bonus challenge. Let's hop into the high score challenge. Let's see. Where is Lingering Will? See, this is a great opportunity to use Lingering Will as a friend medal. Man, we're only cracking 92%. That's like nothing. Yeah, that's like nothing. Oh, gravy. Okay. Because we didn't pull for Aerith. We didn't pull for Yuffie. We are going to pull for Lingering Will, so maybe we should run it again in about a week. You know what? This is okay. This is okay, and we eat whatever we get. You know what I mean? Because it's not such a big deal if we, like, don't... If we don't have, like, the best setup. Because this goes back to my... Actually, it goes back to my guide on saving jewels. You don't spend jewels to earn jewels kind of thing, you know what I mean? And in this case, we're not even earning jewels. So let's go ahead, let's run it like this and see how it goes. All right, let's disable the auto function because we don't want to waste all of our... Oh, wow, that's a beefy boy right there. Okay. I think actually this gets down its count to 0, actually. Because if it gets it down to 0, then we're good. Then we actually know exactly what our game plan is. Yeah, it does. Okay. So at this rate, we just use recovery buffing then. It counterattacks. Oh, no, it doesn't counter. Oh, I see how this high score challenge is laid out. Okay, so you just deal as much damage as possible. Do they go away after 12 hits, actually? Let's see if they go away after 12 hits. This one's a count of 30. Okay, so let's see. We'll just waste the 5 AP to run this quest and, like, get some intel on it. So let's see what happens. So it actually still attacks you. Okay, so the idea is to not get the countdown to 0. Okay. Have I seen Remind's ending? I actually haven't, to be honest, and it's so silly because I wanted to complete the secret episode myself before doing that. So it's like I haven't done it for the sole reason that, like, I wanted to do it myself. Which is, like, silly, to be honest. Maybe we should be playing Kingdom Hearts 3 instead. Okay, so that's all it is. It's like a straight damage contest with the Golden Tricloma. Okay. Alright, sounds good. So now we know what our game plan is. So let's go here. So we gotta be super careful about count. That's the big thing. So... what we want are big, beefy hitters that only do 1 hit. Or don't affect count. One of the two. So... or we want to reset count. This is a good time where, like, resetting count would actually help. Like the Piglet and the Rabbit medal. And see, that's just how they incorporate, like, making sure, like, oh, if you bought them, we're totally going to reward you. And I'm just like, it's still not worth it. It's still not worth it. You're going to mention a specific medal for anniversary? Oh, man, maybe we should just play Kingdom Hearts 3 instead right now. I think that'll probably be a later this week project, because I'm actually kind of busy, surprisingly. So, what are our score percentage medals? Sort by score. Let's see. Lee gives count plus minus 0. Everything else affects count. Literally every other percentage medal affects count. Okay. Let's see. What's the smart play here? I think the smart play is to actually... here, this, here. Rage form. Here. And then... See, because the thing is, this resets reverse metals. So it's like it doesn't do me any good unless I have reverse metals to reset. And none of these have attack boost max on them. Yikes. Okay. I think we'll just have to wait on doing the high score challenge actually until tomorrow. Let's see. Otherwise, let's give this a run. This is actually not too bad of a setup, with the big, you know, hole in the ground being that Axel does not have a skill on him. So that's like uh-oh. That's a big uh-oh right there. All right, it looks like nobody's sharing Aerith, which would probably be the best case scenario for this one, but this is okay. Let's give it a run. Just because with all this nominee here, like, we've got a lot of restoration going on. So let's activate Rage Form here, and then proceed the normal course. And then the Patchwork Animals ups the count. Axel keeps it at 15. Okay. I think we just go from there. I think we just continue this. We activate another Supernova. Let's activate the Patchwork Animals. Then proceed to do more damage. At this point, I should probably be using my treasure trove, actually. Okay. This is interesting. This is like, I'm definitely disadvantaged in this high score challenge. So I say Aerith. Like A-E-R-I-T-H. And the reason I say that is because in an interview, they said it's supposed to say Earth. Like it's supposed to sound like Earth. Because of, you know, Aerith, nature, flowers, whatever. So I say Aerith instead of Eris. Because she's not a princess. You know what I'm saying? Like, even canonically in the game, she's not a princess. She's just the last one of something that I won't reveal over stream. But I say Aerith. Elisa, what's up? How's it hanging? Hopefully everything is going well in terms of the stuff you had going on before. Let's see. I think I have enough Supernovas to activate every single turn, which is good. But we're not doing all the damage we should be against this enemy. This is definitely going to be a tomorrow project once we get the skill enhancement board. I'm definitely going to be buying a skill enhancement board. Because I think this was our second chance one, too. Oh, we got knocked out. Oh, wow. We played that all wrong. We played that completely wrong. Oops. We played that completely wrong. Okay. For some reason, I thought it was going to disappear after 3. I don't know why I thought that, but that was a completely incorrect thought. I think this might be a tomorrow endeavor. Like, first of all, our rank is bad right now. We can definitely get higher, for sure. If we had an Aerith, that would change everything. And then we are going to be pulling for Lingering Will. How many days are left in this? 9 days left. Literally the same number of days that Lingering Will is around, plus 1 more day. So when we pull for Lingering Will, we will redo this challenge. But I feel like for right now, we just kind of leave it as it is. And then don't revisit it. Technically, one of the smart things you could do is get the counter down to 0 so that you don't have to, like, knock it out. So, like, for example... Let's do this. Let's do this. Proc you. Here. Tap. So what we want to do is we want to get that counter down to 0. Or at least as close as possible to 0. Tap here. Or I'm sorry, not tap there. I actually haven't worked out all the math in my head, so I'm not 100% sure this works. But the idea remains the same, is that if you know you're about to get knocked out, you can just decrease the countdown to 0 and then maintain your score. So let's see. Let's proc Patchwork. One of this. Here. All of the Xions. And then, what does that bring it down to? Okay. So let's do some math. Let's figure out what our strategy is. So, does this give actually percent? It does give percent. Okay. And it gives count plus 3. So everything's got extra attack except for Axel. So 2, 3, 5. Interesting. We'll have to be careful here. Because this right now here is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 11, 13. 13 hits. So we could realistically just activate Nominate once, squeeze some damage out, and then just tap the rest of the way. Which is fine with me. I mean, the idea that I'm doing right now isn't to show you how to beat this thing. It's to show you how, like, you can use this to your advantage. Okay, so it disappeared. It's not going to kill us. It can't kill us. Then we move on to the next one, which I think we will be able to take out. So let's go here. Let's cast this guy twice. Let's activate the Nominate. And then we just stay the normal course, because this is going to take away 24 count right here. Or 24? Yeah, 24. So we can definitely get the count down if we need to for this one. Alright. So that takes that there. Again, the big deal is we don't want to get that countdown to 0. Because if we get it down to 0, it just disappears. Alright, so we're definitely getting down to numbers where we should be a little bit more freaked out. But we'll figure this out, right? We're smart. We got this. We can do this. I think we're fully capable of doing this. I think we could actually, you know, now that I think about it, we might be able to take it out, actually. Maybe. Let's see. 13. 7. We have to tap with the Xion. Let's see. What do we have in terms of... So all of these, I think, affect count. And this does affect count too. All these affect count in certain ways. The Xion does a better job because it gives it +3. So we'll be able to proc this once. Okay, I think we... yeah, no, we do that. We do that because then we still have 3 for the last one. Okay, cool. Proc this, tap here. If I activate the Nominate, so Nominate is going to give a +2, +5, and then we actually won't have enough if we proc the Nominate. So we can tap here. We can tap here. Activate this guy. And then activate the Lingering Will. And then it disappears. Alright, see? Piece of cake. So the counters can actually work to your advantage if you can't take it out, because then it can't take you out, technically. Alright, so let's go here. Let's activate you. And you. And you. And... yeah, no, we activate the Lee. The Lee is the smart move here, because then we get its 2-turn buffer. Okay. Ruben, you're still up? Isn't it, like, super late in your time zone? So, for these 2 turns, our main idea is to sledge out as much damage as humanly possible. I didn't get Lingering Will. This is a shared Lingering Will. I think what I want to do again is see if Octo is down to a... see if Octo is down to a pull battle before I pull for Lingering Will. Unless he's already done it. because that's still on my list of things I want to do while still playing Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. Let's see. Gotta be careful. The counts are getting kind of low. 1234. Okay, not too bad, actually. Not too bad. So we do this. Activate all these. Okay, cool. We're doing good. We're doing good. All right, so activate this here. Activate this here. Some more now. This is why copy medals are so good. Rage Form Sora is literally the strongest copy medal in the game, and I'm using him to copy a Naminé. Like, off-slot, everything. It's all incorrect. But it works to our advantage. What is this, turn 3? This is turn 3, so we want to deplete the count by the end of this. So let's activate this. So we're at 19. With the Xions, I can go down to... Actually, with the Xions, we go down to 0. We either go down to 0 or we go down to a nice, healthy 7. Because this one still has extra attack on it, so we can't just activate it, because then it's going to get down to 0 and it's going to disappear. Or is that the right move? Is the right move to bring it down to 0 now? Because with 6 left, we've only got 5 more activations, so we might as well squeeze out the damage, right? Yeah, so in this case, we have to squeeze out the damage. So we messed up. We procced the extra attack rather than the original attack. And then this one, we just take him out. Excellent. There you go. And I literally tripled my score just by manipulating the counter so that I can have the enemy despawn rather than it completely destroying me. And this is like with what, 90-something%, right? Like we didn't, or I think we were at like 111%, but with a bunch of like 14% medals. So let's see where we rank now. All right, 826. We jumped up like 3,000 spots almost. A little bit shy, maybe like 200 or 2,500. But yeah, so this is our score right now. This is what we live with for now. And then we're going to hop back into this later on. So the goal is to get over 750 just so that we can get those 3 moon gems. These attack boost maxes don't matter. But yeah, see? That's not too bad. So I guess that's like a good strategy people can use. You manipulate the counter so that the enemies despawn so that you don't get knocked out. And then you can proceed to attack the other ones. Piece of cake. And we're going to go back into this when we have our own Lingering Will. What are the other bonus percentage medals? So we'll have our own Lingering Will. We'll probably have a skill on either the Axle or the Rock Troll. Probably the Axle. The Axle gives us 19%, but the Rock Troll is going to give us more damage. So probably the Rock Troll. So yeah, we'll hop back into this at a different time. For now, let's do... What do we do? Our Coliseum climb, or do we do the story events? Let's do the story events, because I actually haven't experienced them yet. So technically, in terms of the global version, I'm behind on quests. So let's go ahead and do these, because I want to see what happens, actually. Okay, so I'm going to mute my microphone, because I'll turn it on when I need to say something. But otherwise, I want to watch the scene. So you guys know me. You guys know cutscenes. I like to watch the cutscene all the way through. So I'm going to mute myself for now, and we're going to watch these cutscenes. I also got to remember to respond to chat too. Ruben and Umbra, you guys haven't tried the high score challenge? Yeah, honestly, because I don't have a high percent medal, like, I'm not gonna sweat too much on it. The prizes suck. Right. Yeah, I was just saying that earlier. Like, they need to bring back medal support as actual prizes for these high score challenges. At least the medals that we didn't get in global. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many medals they could be like, all right, let's just dig the data up for them from the JP version. Let's just throw it in the high score challenge. And, like, everyone who's got, I don't know, rank 20,000 or higher gets a copy. That would be awesome. Nick, do you want to play Union Cross again? This is a good time to hop into Union Cross, just because the big bonus challenge is live, so you're getting more gems, or you're getting more jewels. The surprise event is going today. You get some gems. So it's a good time to hop back on, because there's a lot of stuff going on. Let's see. But you'll have to delete Record Keeper? Not worth it. Not worth it. Play whatever you like, honestly. Like, Kingdom Hearts Union Cross takes up, I think, 3 gigs of memory on my phone, which is a lot. Sorry about that. Okay, let's see. But yeah, keep whatever game makes you happy, Nick. The new Kingdom Hearts 3 medals look cool. Honestly, it's just the Lingering Will. That medal looks ridiculously BA. Like, it looks amazing. Ruben, you have the day off. That's awesome. I don't? Question mark? I sort of do, but I don't. Because I work from home. So it's kind of like a question mark. I have things to do, I guess is what I mean to say. Umbra, all those medals can be upgradable to at least tier 9. Right, exactly. Like, there's ways they could bring back old medals that never got released in global that people don't care about because they're not meta level, but collectionists would definitely appreciate. All right, let's remute ourselves and go to work. I forgot that we're in a data world right now, so that's why the thing looked glitchy. Let's see. Defeat all enemies in 1 turn. Okay. Shouldn't be a problem. Piece of cake. Ruben, you work in a lab, and all workers need to be separated into 2 groups due to coronavirus. So you only work Tuesdays and Thursdays. Hopefully that means they're also giving you some relief pay, right? I hope that's what that means. Wait, I don't know why I took a screenshot of that. We don't take screenshots of story quests anymore. Oh, wow. It literally jumps all the way to the end. All right, well... Let's see here. Defeat all enemies in 1 turn. Use 8 or fewer special attacks, and then continue or complete without having to continue. Piece of cake. Literally, nominate as a buffer and an attacker does all of that. We just got to be careful of the red bits, because the red bits are the ones that reflect. That was also 3 casts right there. How many total casts do we get? Okay. So the smart thing to do is activate and then supernova, because supernovas don't count against the rule as far as I remember. So let's double proc this because of those counters. And then let's just get them. Get them, supernova. All right. Cool. Piece of cake. I keep forgetting that some of these quests give you money when there's no use for money. Umbra, I went grocery shopping. The atmosphere felt very different. Did it feel like Zombieland? Let's see. Defeat all enemies in 1 turn. 6 or fewer special attacks. Complete without having to continue. So again, I think supernova attacks don't count towards the special attack use. So let's actually just go in with our Fenrir, which has just, in general, higher multipliers. Oh, man, I can't wait to get Lingering Will. That's going to, like, clean up my power setup so much. Look at that. That weakness damage going to work. That's why it wasn't knocking out those the blue ones really quickly, because they weren't hitting for weakness damage. All right, so this is where we test to see if supernova attacks... No, that took it out. Never mind. That was like 6, technically. Pazed, how's it going? I've never seen you in my streams before. Welcome. In Italy, it's even... Honestly, I couldn't even imagine the scenario that's going on in Italy right now. Like, I can't even, like, fathom the idea of what might be going on over there. Like, that country is definitely in some hot water right now. So, who's ever there, if anyone in this stream is watching from quarantine in Italy or something like that, I hope that everything turns out okay for y'all. I hope that, like, your healthcare system is taking care of you. Because it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy what's going on. It felt like Resident Evil with everyone moving around. Hey, at least in Resident Evil, they, like... At least not like in Resident Evil, they don't run up to you and start biting you in the neck. They have to stay 6 feet away, so... Hopefully that's what's going on for you. But yeah, everyone's social distancing. It's like a real thing. It's like a... I looked into it because I was like, alright, I gotta know how this works. You know, I like knowing how something works before actually doing it, so... It works. It works. The science and the logic is there. What do we want to go in with? Let's go in with TVA, because why not? Let's see. Defeat all enemies in 1 turn. Open 3 treasure chests. Actually, let's be careful with this because of the reflection. Because that reflection could really, really hurt us. So let's go with our Supernova Renew Aqua. Because it still buffs us, technically. Okay. And let's go. Y'all, I can't wait to pull for Lingering Will. Oh my gosh, I'm super hyped. Alright, so we gotta open 3 chests. So 1, 2... Where's 3? Is it... Okay, so I can activate as many attacks as I want. Okay. Three? Nice, there's 3. Alright, we have to take out all the enemies too, right? Okay, that's fine. That shouldn't be too hard. I don't want to fight the main enemy until I get all this done, though. Quarter alert. Quarter alert. Alright, I think this just takes us actually to where we were earlier. Yeah, okay. Let's take out this one. And then let's take out this guy. Maybe I should post a guide about that high score challenge thing. That was actually kind of clever that I did it that way. So maybe I should post about that. Let's see. Let's go ahead and clear this quest, though. And let's get our... I think the next one's the boss mission. So we'll see what the boss is this time around. I heard there's no update, though, to the bad guy breaker. So we're going to hold off. Our bad guy breaker is still level 0, actually. Because I want to do what I always do. You know, where I wait till I can get enough to level it up to 35 immediately and then go from there. So the next story quest update is probably where I'm going to be able to update my bad guy breaker, because literally it's sitting at level 0 right now. The only thing carrying my bad guy breaker is sub slots. Which is kind of funny because it actually kind of shows how important sub slots are. Because look at this. There's no multipliers or anything, or there's no like, it's still level 0. And it's got a 5.09 multiplier on the back. Like, that's pretty crazy. Let's go in with the bad guy breaker, because why not? Nothing says mwahaha like going in with a level 0 keyblade. Alright, how do we want to work around this? Do we want to make a magic setup? We can make this a magic setup. That's totally okay. Let's go. Elsa, Nominee. Super broken imitation medals, which is why I'm okay with people pulling for... What is it called? Lingering Will. I don't know why that was like such a big brain fart for me. Let's actually do this. Let's go. Or we could do this actually. Broken. Imitation medals are broken. Broken. Alright, what's the last slot? Last slot is 7.69. Okay. What do we wanted to copy? We wanted to copy something magic. So let's copy Aqua. Nice. See, the bad guy breaker is honestly the perfect version of why imitation medals are so good, because you can fix all of the slots to make it monocolored, which is broken. The only thing that's not broken about it is that it doesn't get the monocolored boost from the subslots multiplier. That's what makes it not broken. But other than that, it's disgusting. Like, multicolored keyblades are the best use of copy medals. Umbra, I'll upload some pics on Discord. All right, let me know. I kind of want to see, actually. I'm kind of curious. Let's see. Pizzette, yeah, I started playing Kingdom Hearts Union Cross a year ago, then quit, and now I'm playing this again. Looking forward to Anniversary. Yes, it's going to be fun. Sorry if my English is not perfect. I don't care. Like, dude, honestly, have a good time. Thank you for, honestly, if anything, thank you for speaking English, because I don't know Italian. So I really appreciate that you're translating it actually to my language. So thank you for that. Like, you didn't have to learn how to do that to use it now, but I'm grateful that you do. So thank you. Thank you for using English. Actually, what's your favorite phrase in Italian? I'm kind of curious. Let me know. All right, so complete within 3 turns. It's... Oh, crimey. It's going to be it's a speed enemy. Let's actually see. Okay, we're going to show you how we can use copy medals to turn this around. So it's a speed enemy. So actually magic is going to be ineffective. So what we'll do in this case, let's take this out. Let's go. So we want power. That's the big thing we want. We want power. So we'll go here. We will go. Where's our speed copy medals? Speed. And where's the Lee / Axel? Speed. All right. And then for blue, what we're going to do is we are going to use the Rock Troll, which is going to beef up our Sephiroth. So yes, we're hitting not for weakness damage here, but it boosts our Sephiroth later on. And then we get 4 casts of Sephiroth because Rage Form, regular Sephiroth, and then we'll actually get 8 because we'll use another copy medal to get even more damage out of it. Broken. Copy medals are just so ridiculously good. That's why I'm so upset they released that right before Anniversary, because it's such good value. All right, let's take it home. Let's see. Anything... defeat all enemies within 1 turn. Complete within 3 turns. So that makes me think that there is somewhat of an additional... Whoa, that looked like a big boy right there. All right, so let's see if there's anything up top, because we don't want to get tricked. Dude, that thing looks crazy. It's like it's a Wreck-It Ralph Gear Golem. This looks nuts. Also, it looks awesome, but it looks nuts. This is like a gummy ship Gear Golem. And it's funny because it's sort of like a ship, because it's... The funniest thing about Kingdom Hearts Union Cross enemies is that they're just big, beefy enemies that are piloted by shadows. Like, by the smallest, weakest Heartless in the game. And now we got to be super careful because it reflects upright attacks. So actually, I think the play here... Can we cast this once? Alright, that takes us out. But we get... Oh, defeat all enemies within 1 turn. Nutty fudgekins. Okay. Okay, no, we got this. We got this. Story quest costs 0 AP, so it's like we can keep going in again. Alright, so what we do is that we stay the course, except this time around, we only activate the Sephiroth and the Rock Troll, because the Rock Troll activations will give us the strength and defense we need. So let's swipe here. Rock Troll. And then we just completely obliterate this guy. We gotta be careful to counter, actually, now that I think about it. How strong is this counterattack? Ah, we could actually, we could defense boost 5 max that. Pazette. It's an old saying, Chila fa la spera? That probably sounded disgusting, but is that sort of correct? And it means if you do a bad thing, then it will return to you. So it's like karma, is what it sounds like. How do you enter your Discord? So the link, it's not really a link. Maybe I should actually program it so that it actually leads to the Discord. But you just type the URL that's in the box there. Honestly, I should probably figure out a way of making it easier instead of making people type it. Like, I should just have a link that says click here. Maybe I should make an end screen, because I actually don't have end screens to my videos. So maybe that's the next big project I'll work on in terms of updating my setup. All right, let's do this instead. Let's just... Because I still want to use the bad guy breaker, because why not? You know what I mean? So let's do this. Do we have reverse metals that don't affect count? Let's put Sephiroth here, because Sephiroth is self-sustaining. And then... All these affect count. Do all reverse metals affect count? I think this actually increases count. Or it increases gauges. I think it increases gauges. Gauge plus 3. Yeah. Okay. This doesn't affect count technically. Maybe this? Maybe this will work? Why not? Just a hodgepodge of stuff. This is okay. This is fine. It's fine. Let's see. Yeah, this will work. I don't know why I'm overthinking this too much. This should be a piece of cake. You can't copy it. Can you make a permanent... That is a permanent invite, but let me... Yeah, I'll repost it. Let's see. Join my Discord server. Alright. Then let's type this bad boy in. Let's actually post it there. There it is in the chat box for anyone who wants to use that. And then we will save it here. Okay, so it should be in both our description and in the chat box. Okay, so what's the strat? So the strat is just to go in on this fool and take him out. Because why not? We could use tier 8 Sephiroth, right? That's okay. That's fine. It's all fine. Alright, here we go. Because Sephiroth, the city of Sephiroth is self-sustaining. Like, he self-buffs. He's one of the best metals in the game, easily. Alright, sick him with that tier 8 special attack. Get him, boys. Alright, let's just proc supernovas and take him out. Supernovas, remember, inherently come with ground and aerial on them. They inherently come with that. Alright, to screenshot this, because this was the boss enemy, so we have to keep log. Alright, so we got a title. We got 1,000 jewels. Sweet. And no matter where. Whenever I see new titles It's very unfortunate because I always think of people that are using the moist title and how it can fit with whatever title we got. All right, let's watch this. Let's watch this cutscene, and then we'll get back in it. Wait, 10-second timeout for me to interject here. What? Are you kidding me? They're just gonna name drop like that? I don't even know what this means. Alright, alright. Maybe he's breaking the fourth wall. Could be. Okay, we fixed the sound, and I was just saying how I don't know how we got the chat in the other tab to look that way, but it looks awesome. So, yeah, it looks awesome. I don't know what happened. I don't know exactly what's going on. Okay, but let's keep going. Let's keep rocking and listen to the rest of the cutscene. Ooh, plot's unfolding. All right. Okay. Pretty neat stuff. That was a neat enemy to fight too. The Gummy Golem is what it's called. Okay. And then we're 1,000 jewels richer, which is kind of nice. All right. What else is left? So big bonus challenge, Coliseum. That's all that's left. I think I know how I want to go about the Coliseum. Should we do our Collie run now? Let's do our Collie run at a different time. Let's do the big bonus challenge for now. Pazette, you're going to bed. It's 1 a.m. and tomorrow you have video lessons, so you must wake early. Maybe I'll chat in your Discord for some advice because you're a newbie. All right, no worries. Have a good night. It's 1 a.m. That's definitely a good time to get some sleep, get some rest. Hopefully, everything's gonna be okay. And yeah, have a great night. Have a great sleep. Rest is the best thing you could do for your body. All right, let's see. Okay, so let's hop back into it. Should we do, what do we want to do? If we have some time later, let's actually play Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm actually super down for that. So do we do the big bonus challenge and get our 5,000 jewels? Or do we do the Coliseum climb? What's the reward for Coliseum this month? Is it like 12 max SP 0? $12 max SP1. Okay. I'm fairly confident I can at least crack top 2,000. Because the strategy I'm going to go in with, and the reason I don't want to do this now is because I thought about it some more. I want to wait till I actually get Lingering Will. Because then the strategy we go in with is... Or maybe actually we don't have to wait till we get Lingering Will. Because the strategy I want to go in with is going to be this. So let's get rid of this, this. You move here, you move here. This is a strategy that I want to go in with, and then have Sephiroth on the back end here. So that way I can keep reprocking these supernova attacks and get more strength. So this is the strategy I'm thinking of. But this doesn't help us at all, actually. So maybe it's better if we go... Maybe it is better if we wait for Lingering Will. Because with the Lingering Will, at least we'll have, like, more damage going for us. So then we could do something like this. And then we put Lingering Will here. And then we put Sephiroth on the back end. And then this would be our setup. Because at this point... Because then... Oh, we'd be missing a supernova proc here, though. Because the Lingering Will wouldn't get that proc. Maybe in this case, Terra would have been better, actually. Just having the regular supernova renew Terra. I think my missing egg actually has the highest multiplier on the pet slot. Clocking in at 9.6. 9.6. Oh, wait, no, it's all going to be the... No, this is 0.68. Or 0.668. And this is 0.628. So this actually squeezes out a bit more. Technically, we don't even need the nominate, right? Because the Sephiroth takes care of his own buffs. Or we could do Lingering Will here. But yeah, essentially, I want to save... Probably save off on the, whatchamacallit? Save off on the Coliseum challenge until I can get Lingering Will, give a bunch of skills to things. So yeah, that's probably going to wait till tomorrow when we get these skill enhancement boards. Let me actually plug my phone in. I think it's dying. I need like a 10-foot cable. This is a 6-foot cable and it barely reaches. Alright, we gotta flip our screen. Okay. Let's actually do the PvP stuff first. Get that out of the way. Because how many tries I got? 5 tries? Alright. Let's move Counterpoint up top. Diamond Dust, you cover the back. And let's go. Alright, let's just make sure our supernovas are proccing. So anyone who opens with Lady Luck, I already know their setup. Their setup is, it's like nominate into something, it doesn't matter. Going into Kingdom Hearts 3 Lee, going into Sephiroth, going into Luxord, going into Sephiroth again. That's usually how these setups work for this particular, for people that open with Lady Luck. But this is how I open. Actually, why is there no sound? Oh, wait, no, there is sound. I muted my monitoring. That's right. That is correct. All right, I'm going to drink my tea. Oh, well, I guess they didn't have that set up at all. Oops. So you can't win the second round. Like 90% of the time, you can't win the second round because Magic has literally the best PvP setup. Like, it's got Leon, it's got Elsa. There's very little you can do to win round 9, or round 2 of PvP. I need a Cloud, though. I need a Dissidia Cloud. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Look at that Leon doing a crazy ton of anchoring. That Leon literally did more than 50% of the damage of this entire setup. But that's okay. This is our Lady Luck is actually our throwaway Keyblade. The one that we do not expect to win with. You know, maybe in hindsight... Oh, wait, no, that's why, because we convert to speed. See, this is where Yuffie would be useful. We just didn't want to spend gems on her, or jewels on her. Alright. This is where we see if we got it or not. If we bump up back to, like, the 100th place. Ugh, I should have a skill on this rock troll. It's almost shameful that I don't. Alright, let's see how much the Sephiroth can carry us, if at all. Alright, decent amount of carry. Ooh, we're statistically under because it's a 30% chance, meaning that 1 every 3 hits should be reflecting damage. But in that case, none of them. Umbra. For anniversary, I want to see a Sephiroth and Aerith medal? No, that's cruel. That's just unusually mean. I'm willing to bet they have Sephiroth on the back end. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Alright, here it is. They literally need their Sephiroth to do all the damage. It's not getting there. It's definitely not getting there. See, this is why PvP is not good. It's literally a luck contest. It is to see how lucky you get in relationship to your opponent. And that's not skill at all. Like, that doesn't take a big brain to outluck someone else. Alright, well, we got 2 more tries, because we at least want to get our free 90 jewels for the day. So let's keep cranking out. Alright, so let's see if this Lady Luck setup is exactly what I think it's going to be. It should be, but we'll see. Wow, no procs off the Elsa. None! Oh my gosh, that was bad. And then 1 proc off the Leon. This was a bad defense break. Like, this was really bad. So I'm really going to be banking on the two Leons going off here. I think I should at least crack 25. I think. Yeah, okay, we cracked 25. 25 billion damage, but, like, I don't know. I can easily lose here. I'm pretty sure this guy's going to proc, like, 18 Sephiroths. Because look at all these marionettes. Cheese and crackers. Look at all these Sephiroth activations. See, this is what I mean. Copy medals are just disgustingly unholy, almost. Alright, it all wires down to this last Sephiroth. Ah, they got it. If only my Elsa's procced a bit more and his Sephiroth's procced a bit less. But see, at that point, that is not skill. That is not skill at all. It's literally just, alright, do my defense breaks go through or not? So, yeah, PvP is like whatever. It doesn't really matter because the rewards are effectively garbage, and I'm pretty sure the game is aware of that. They're probably just like, we've destroyed PvP. Reflect destroyed PvP. Sephiroth destroyed PvP. So it's like whatever, you know what I mean? I'm trying this tea with turmeric in it, and it doesn't taste very good. I'm not a fan. All right, this is a round we definitely just surrender. Yeah, there is not an iceberg's chance in HE double hockey sticks that we're getting this one. So I think once we do our PvP matches, we just go straight into the big bonus challenge, and then we'll wrap up our stream with the big bonus challenge. And I kind of want to play Fire Emblem again. Like, I'm right at the story quest for Fire Emblem. So maybe we'll play some Fire Emblem, but I gotta read a bunch of stuff tonight, actually, so. Yo, that dude was dual wielding with a chocolate keyblade. Honestly, I bought that chocolate keyblade from VIP, and I've never worn it. I really should one time. Just because it looks so cool. Like, I had to do. It's a chocolate keyblade, y'all. If I could own one in real life and keep it in a freezer, I totally would. Totally would. How are we doing? Are we doing okay? It doesn't look like we're doing too hot, to be honest. Oh no, we cracked 30. We cracked 30. Okay. If I had to guess, our Elsa didn't proc too much though. It doesn't look like it. Okay. Cool beans. I'm actually just reading articles on my feed right now, and one of them is college students in Florida test positive for COVID-19 after spring break trip. Like, if you're still going out for spring break, you're missing the point of the current pandemic. Stay home. Stay home and watch streams, watch anime, read a book, do some self-jogging, I don't know. But, like, stop going outside. I say this for your own good. As a friend, as a fellow Keyblade wielder, stay home. The irony behind me drinking tea and I'm complaining that there's a leaf in there. But I'm also well-rounded, and that's why we drink Mountain Dew. Bro, I'm from Florida, and that was an interesting story to hear about. Like, seriously, stay home. There's so much great stuff to do in isolation. Like, literally, I feel like I'm behind on life by at least 2 years. Because of all the like work and all the studying and everything, like I feel like I'm actually behind on life by a solid 2 years. So, word of advice, literally just stay home, watch something on TV. I'm pretty sure Onward, actually, I saw Onward was available to watch via Vudu. That movie just came out. The fact that they make it available to you for you to watch digitally at home means that even Disney, the corporation that wants you to go spend money, wants you to stay home. Don't go to their stores, don't go to Disney World, just watch stuff from home. And y'all know me, I've still got Fire Emblem. Like, honestly, Fire Emblem could probably take up the entirety of our time in quarantine. it, like, probably could. But unfortunately, I've got other things to do. Alright, let's see if this guy can make it work with his Supernova Renew Ventus. Oh, he had 2 in there. Okay. I didn't see that, to be honest. Man, this guy's clocking damage. That is a respectable setup that did not rely on defense break at all. Mad respects to that guy. Alright, I think that does our 3. Let's move to the big bonus challenge. Let's move our Diamond Dust back up, go on the defensive. And let's collect our jewels for the day. I literally just posted a guide about saving jewels. See, now we're at 35,110. We're going to have enough to do Lingering Will. So I'll Discord Octo and see if he wants to do a pull battle. But otherwise, let's run our big bonus challenge. I actually got to check out D Legend's video on the high score challenge. I know that he posted about it, and I just haven't had the time to check it out yet. All right, so 7 missions. So what are the restrictions? Does anyone have any set of restrictions that they want me to test? Like, we could do... Let's do the no nominee restriction. No nominee restriction and only 1 tier 10. Let's do that. So no nominee, only 1 tier 10. The rest of it has to be tier 9 or lower. Let's actually just use Rage Form. So Rage Form and Kingdom Hearts 3 Kyrie A with extra attack. Let's do that. So the purpose behind this is I just want to show people how much further you can get with just a copy medal and Kyrie, which is available from the beginner's banner. If I could just show you that, then I could be happy, because then everyone would understand why the Lingering Will is just so disgustingly broken. Because Rage Form is just an upright speed version, but it doesn't matter because it's on the pet slot anyways. Alright, so we'll borrow one of the best medals in game. Like I said in the video, we'll borrow the Sephiroth. Yo, this is okay, this is kind of like, it's almost ironic that during this pandemic, the Heartless that they sick out on us is a Grim Reaper that wears a mask like they wore during the time of the Black Plague. Was this intentional? I don't know. It does seem a bit cruel, though. It does seem a bit cruel. Okay, actually, I'm gonna post seeing if people want to join the stream and then give me challenges. I want to do this big bonus challenge with actual challenges, because it's so boring when you have the best medals to beat everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just, it's why couldn't they make challenges like, see, and that's the thing, you can't even blame them, because challenges have to be difficult, or they have to like cater to different audiences. So let me post a link, and then okay. So let's do this. Let's do this. How long do I want to do this for? For the next 30 minutes. I'm going to be taking challenges. Restrictions for the big bonus challenge. Okay, here we go. So we beat the first one, easy peasy. We literally only needed Kyrie A for that. So how much do we get? 500 free jewels right off the bat. I literally think anyone with Kyrie A is able to clear until about round 5. Round 5 is probably a good estimation of how much Kyrie alone can get you. Alright, piece of cake. Let's move on to the next one. And let's just see again if Kyrie alone is going to take this home. Let's copy, again, best medal in game. Not best metal. Sephiroth is not the best metal in game, but it's definitely a good one. All right. Kyrie A. Oh, he lives. Okay. I guess we can't just get by with Kyrie A. But one copy medal is enough to take it home. And we're at 1,000. Literally 2 medals. 2 medals and I'm at 1,000 jewels. Easy. Umbra, my setup in PvP is a bit evil thanks to Lady Luck. A Dark Riku in between Rage Form and Luxord with status ailment, so my 3rd Keyblade can put the guy to sleep with Flood. That's a pretty good strategy. Honestly, a lot of people aren't using the status strategy nowadays, but they keep dropping boards that have like attack boost, 10 max, and paralysis, or stuff like that. Like, honestly, there was that one board that dropped the, what was it? It was, I think it was attack boost 10 max and sleep, attack boost 10 max and paralysis, attack boost 10 max and poison, defense boost 6 max, and I think just a generic attack boost 12 max. And that board was actually really good for people that wanted to do well in PvP. Alright. Oh, wow. Huh. The enemy's defense actually got really high. I'll be darned. But still, a copy medal, Kyrie alone, like, 3 medals got us past this. So we're not even using a full Keyblade setup, and we've already cleared round 3. Piece of cake. But again, the restriction is no other tier 10s. That'll be the other restriction we're going with. No other tier 10s. So I can only use tier 9s and below, aside from the copy medal, because everyone's got access to Lingering Will right now, technically. Alright, let's keep climbing. Complete for 700 jewels. Okay. Is there a turn restriction? Nope, no turn restriction. Okay. So as long as we can clear it within 3 turns, we're good. I wonder how much this thing actually hits us for. And then at some point, I gotta be careful about paralysis, actually. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't even activate supernova attacks. Silly me. Alright. Man, that combo 2 going off. Okay. Okay, so it's regular attack. Paralyzes us. But that doesn't matter because you get Asuna 1. We should figure out what his counterattack does too, actually. We want to have as complete knowledge as possible. But we'll get to round 7. Round 7 is where we'll start, like, testing other things. Because I'm sure that's where people are getting stuck, so... Let's see how this all works out. So 3 medals. It took 2 turns. But we are up 2,300 or 2,300 jewels. With 3 medals. The friend medal, a copy medal, and a Kyrie. Not even a nominee. And no supernova attacks either. We're doing pretty well. We are doing pretty okay. Alright, round 5. We're still going in with only 3 medals. Really? Okay, I guess the unfair thing is that I'm using sub-slots. That's actually another point where I should probably tone it down. So Kyrie A overwrites the buffs. And then we just go in for the rest of them. Ooh, this is going to hurt, actually. This is going to hurt a lot. We're actually about to figure out what the counters do. Next turn. Oh, I thought it was an 100% paralysis. No? Okay, well, this is where we find out. Nope. Yeah, this is where we find out. Okay. So what does counterattack do? Oh, it's just a generic counterattack? That's it? Oh, I thought I had more to fear for that. Maybe that one also has paralysis. Maybe it's like, if I remember reading it correctly, it's like a 30% paralysis proc. Okay. Not bad, not bad. So we are now up 3,100 jewels with only 3 medals. And again, the sub-slots make a huge difference. They make a big difference. So maybe I should try this challenge without, like, not without sub-slots. That would be impossible. We tried that before, and it didn't get us very far. All right. So round 6. Let's read the description one more time. Foe paralyzes enemies, restores 30% of its HP, absorbs speed attack, and has a resistance to all attributes. What does it mean, a resistance? As in, like, we just overwrite those with Kyrie anyways. At least it doesn't hit very hard. So pretty much use defense boost max is what that sounds like to me. So the idea is that I'm pretty sure they wanted you to have Yuffie for this, because Yuffie buffs your defense. So let's get a defense boost 5 max, and let's see how that goes. Okay. The Plague Heartless is an HP sponge in the last round. Okay. I'm looking forward to it. We're at round 6 right now, so we've got a little bit of a ways to go. Sort of. Alright, so it's got buffs. It's got a Doom counter now. I think it always had a Doom counter, actually. It used to be red, though. Okay, let's do this. First things first, we activate that because it absorbs it. Then we activate this. Then we activate everything else. So I wonder if recovery buffing is going to work in this case. Because it theoretically should. And then we need something with... Okay, there's a few different ways we can go about this. Alright, so paralyze. Let's wait to proc Dissidia Sephiroth till later. Dissidia Sephiroth. I don't think we get there, actually. So 3 medals might not be cutting it. But does our defense actually help? Let's see how defense works. I see. Okay, I got it. So we could really just wall this one up, because the idea is complete without having to continue. So complete without having to continue, without having to do it in a set amount of turns, means you have as many turns as you humanly want. Okay, and then we get knocked out here. Okay, I see. So really what we want to do is we want to wall up. Like, that is literally what this game is telling us to do. So let's do this. So I guess this restriction only works until this point. And I'm pretty sure we're going to get a restriction on the last round. I'm pretty sure that's what this means, because there's no other reason to include this here. Let's see. So let's just try walling up, actually. Let's see if a defensive setup actually works. So hang on, I'll actually be back in a quick second. Alright, so defensive setup, that's where we're at. So let's, we got our defense boost max on there. We've got our second chance on there. Let's do big brain defense. Because how much is this? 6? 6 hits? Yeah. And then we want to, let's bring in our youth in white. This one has extra attack, right? Yeah. PSM defense by 10. Targets PSM strength by 5. And I think it doesn't affect count. I think it's count plus minus 0. Yeah, okay. And then let's bring an Amber in here. Okay. I'm a little wary of the counters, because Dissidia Sephiroth is still going to affect count. Maybe we should try the Yuffie. Let's bring in the Yuffie, actually. Oh, no, the speed. Wait a minute. It absorbs speed attacks. So it wants you to use the Yuffie, but at the same time, it doesn't want you to use the Yuffie. I'm so confused. Okay. Let's try this. Because at this point, I think we have perfect. So this is... It brings our defense to 15. It brings their strength to -8. And then this gives us perfect PSM defense. Okay, let's give it a run. Let's see how this works out. The thing that actually we should be a little wary about is paralysis, actually. Now that I think about it. Okay, so let's see how this works out. Really, the idea is to see if we can survive without dying, essentially. Because if we can just turtle it forever, then we're good. So let's see how much damage it does. Because it wouldn't give us that disclaimer of it doesn't do a lot of damage unless there was some way you could survive it. That was laughable. Alright. Alright, well, it pinged us for 83 damage. I guess I'll have to make a guide for the big bonus challenge and the high score challenge soon. I think actually does my Youth in White have paralysis resist 100%? Oh, nope, it definitely doesn't. Definitely does not. Did it buff itself, or does the counterattack inherently do that much damage? Because I'm thinking the counterattack actually just inherently does that much damage. Because at that point, all you'd want to do is keep increasing the count then. Or use something that's count plus minus 0. Okay, so we still don't have paralysis resist 100%. Which is bad. Let's see here. Let's see what the rest of this looks like. So I'm pretty sure its attack for that specific one does a lot of damage. Alright, here it is. Yeah, so that one inherently does a lot of damage. Okay. So we gotta be a little careful about that. So the idea is don't get its countdown, build up your defense, have paralysis resist 100%, and then the rest of it just keep swinging. So Elsa would actually be really disgusting for this then. The Sephiroth isn't going to do much just because, the Sephiroth won't do much simply because he lowers count. And the counterattack is what we have to be careful of. Okay. I got it. I've built the strategy into my head. So I don't think we make it this turn, actually. Because we've already used our second chance. We've already used our HP recovery. Actually, if I just turned off the auto. Ironically enough. Okay. Do any of these increase count? I don't think any of them increase count. Alright, let's just eat the dust on this one. Okay. So, let's go in with that setup. The one that I was just talking about. So let's do this. So the setup is essentially the same thing, except we need something with paralysis resist 100%. So let's go to pet traits. Does Naminé have resist 100%? Oh, broken. Okay. Let's use Guardian Form Sora, though. We won't need second chance if we don't die, so. 5 gauges, 10 gauge recovery. And then really we could just use a nominate on the pet slot, no? Or on the friend slot. That should theoretically work, actually. Yeah, because nominate increases count. Okay. So let's see how this works out. So if someone's sharing a nominate to use. You're sharing one that has what? What is this? Defense boost 5 max. Okay. We want one that's going to do damage, though. I guess no one's sharing a nominate. Okay. We'll just use the rage form sword to copy it. So let's actually change our defense boost max so that we're just using the one with second chance. Okay. So this is all tier 9s minus the pet slot and the friend slot. But yeah, I think you could wall this one up. Let's find out. Because in theory, this should work. So really, if we could last more than 5 turns, if we don't proc it... Oh, no. Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no. Okay. Or maybe we should have something to reset count. There's a lot of different things we could do here, actually. We have a lot of different options. Oh, wait, that brings it back up to 25. So we're good. It just perpetuates. Maybe we don't even need that much defense, to be honest. Okay, so we just sit back and enjoy the show, actually, on this one. Yeah, look at that. That nominate is doing work. Even as a defense, even one with a defense boost 5 max. I guess we're copying it with a rage form, but the point is, oh, it keeps restoring its health. Okay. I see, I see. Because it keeps restoring it back to full, right? That's what's going on. Maybe we don't need such a heavy defensive setup then. Because at this point, we're in a loop. We're in, like, literally this infinite loop of it restores everything that we take away from it. Does it? It didn't do it then. Is it every other attack? Is it the ghost attack? The ghost flame attack? Because right now we're shaving like 1/6 of its health down. Seven max gauge too. That's really not a lot of attack boost going for me there. Yeah, it just brings it all the way back up. So really where we're at is we need to crank out more damage. Okay. Let's see what we got. So this works. We might not need the full defensive setup here. We might not need this. This seems a bit excessive. What do we have in terms of the red department with aerial? That doesn't decrease count. What are our tier 9s? We can't use tier 10s. That's the only thing. No tier 10s. Didn't know restored its HP, killed it in a turn with a power setup along with a Terra Metal for renew. See, that's too easy though. Maybe we should try this. I think this works. We'll find out if this works. Why not? It doesn't hurt. Okay, let's give it a run. So again, we're essentially looping right now. As long as we deal more damage than what it can heal, we're in a good spot. It doesn't look like we're doing that though. No, it doesn't look like we're cracking that. Because on the second turn, it heals. So maybe we don't even... Maybe with the Ienzo alone is enough, because we're literally surviving a lot of damage right now. We just need to push for more damage is what's going on. Honestly, if I could use my Nominate, I think I could take this, like... Because it's just going to heal all its HP back. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Okay. Defense-wise, we're doing a good job, though. So let's see if just Ienzo's enough. Because right now we're testing. So let's do this. Let's get rid of you. And then we need to push for more damage. So what do we use? We need to push for damage without lowering count. Oh, the Nominate would be such a good choice for this. We could use Amber, but that's going to eat our gauges really badly, actually. Because every activation of this takes away 2 gauges. So maybe we could do this. Maybe we can add Nominate. Or blah, 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 blah. Angelic Amber. Because the paralysis is important. The defense is important. Let's see. And then we don't want to increase count too bad. What is this? Attack boost 9 max? I think you have 10 max Lux plus. Yeah. How many hits? 5 hits. That's 10 hits. We can't afford that right now. Are you count plus minus 0? I don't remember. Count plus minus 0, yeah. It doesn't have aerial, though. We need aerial. Okay. Maybe we should just go magic? Why not? Let's try magic. Because magic is just on average my best setup. So let's do magic. Let's go the Kyrie. Because we have to go Kyrie. With defense boost 5 max. That's the important one. Then no tier 10s, no tier 10s, no tier 10s, no tier 10s. And then rage form is the only tier 10 we can use. Alright, so let's pick up our necessary pieces. So necessary piece number 1 is Ienzo. Necessary piece number 2 is paralysis is 100%. See, but this is what I was getting at when I told people, like, you want to have a buffer with resist traits, because then you can just throw them anywhere and it's still okay. Let's use the Kyrie this time around. Yeah, paralysis resist 100%. And then I think the rest of it's just damage, no? So let's... Oh, no, Elsa. No, Elsa doesn't count. So let's go tier 9s. Tier 9s with aerial. Alright, you decrease count. I know you do. You don't. If I remember correctly. So let's add this Aqua. What do we have in terms of the tier 8 department that has aerial? Maybe I think Kiara 19 has it. Oh my gravy. We could. We could. But we need to push for damage. That's the big thing. We need to push. We could do this. This is a pretty goofy setup. The thing is, though, I think Kiara at 18 was actually a VIP only medal. So I'm not sure if this actually counts, but let's give it a run. This will be fun. This will be fun. Because this increases count by 10, right? Right? Oh, this is some goofy stuff. Count plus 10. Do I have extra attack on this medal? Oh, this is so goofy. Okay, let's do this. Why not? If this works, I'd be astounded. Alright, here we go. So let's not even use supernovas, because the thing about supernovas is that, like, you can't loop the supernova without using recovery buffing or something like that. Just seeing that count jump by 10 is so funny. I wonder how high we can get its count. Oh, we're not even doing damage to it. Is it just our strength stats not high enough? Interesting. Oh, it's not enough. Ienzo alone is not enough. So we do need that youth in white. Okay. In that case, let's just use a shared friend Yuffie then. Because now that we've proven that it's not enough, we need to do something else. Heals its own HP. Okay. So let's try this. Let's get rid of that Sora, because that's not going to help us anymore. Because if we're going to be copying Yuffie, it's going to absorb HP anyway, so let's see. Okay. So, let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. Oh, hang on. Casting to my screen broke. I'm going to have to redo this. Erica, what's up? How's it going? We were just playing some Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. I actually got to reset my connection because my casting device broke. Alright, well, we're going to have to give this a minute. I'm going to have to replug this thing back in. Let's see. I'll be right back. Just going to walk over here. I'm still here. Just got to replug this back in. Okay. Alright. So we just got to wait for right now. But we're going to try and build a defensive setup. It don't, like, literally, they wouldn't throw that in there unless they wanted us to try some sort of defensive setup. So let's see if a friend Yuffie can get us there. Let's see. But for right now, we're just scrolling. We're scrolling waiting until our casting device gets back up. Honestly, in terms of news, one of the saddest pieces of news for me is that some GameStops are closed. And your boy pre-ordered Persona 5 The Royal. So I don't know when I'm going to be able to get my copy, which is actually pretty sad. Casting device. So in order to play mobile games, I use a casting device so that I can use my phone. So I have to wait for that to reset. And that just takes, unfortunately, a little bit of time. Let's see. You guys, I don't know if anyone uses, like, Snapchat, but if you've ever built a streak, it's so nerving. Like, or it's so unnerving when you see, like, the little red flame go up, kind of saying that, like, your streak's about to break. Oh, my gosh, that's so nerve-wracking. How much time do we have left to stream? We've only got, like, at best an hour left to stream because your boy's gotta study. Every day I gotta study a little bit more. So let's see. Oh no, is my casting device just broken? It's not even showing up. Let's try this. Let's see. Okay, never mind. No, it's working. We're good. All right. So let's give it a minute here. I have no idea how I got the text to work like this, but it looks awesome. Rather than just the regular, like, YouTube chat box. This looks, like, amazing comparatively. Let's go to here. Okay. So we're back up. Let's see. What do I want to use? I have to limit myself to tier 9s and tier 8s because it's not fair otherwise. Or I could do tier 10s, you know what I mean? Like, it's not impossible for people to get tier 10s nowadays. Because that Aqua alone wasn't doing it. So really what we need is count paralysis, and defense. And for defense, we have to have the youth in white. So that has to be there. Oh, no, we're going to try the Yuffie setup. We're going to try the Yuffie setup. That's right, that's right, that's right. All right. So let's go blues. Let's go tier 9s. And we need to be able to stack strength or somehow gain strength. So why don't we do this? Why don't we go here? Let's go. Does this aqua? Do any of these aquas have extra attack on them? No, just the other one. Just the content clearing one. Okay. What do you have? Do you have aerial? You don't have aerial. Okay. Let's see. We could go a copy metal actually, like a tier 7 copy metal. We can use this one. This is technically fair game. And then let's use a backwards copy metal. You know, now that I think about it, did HD Riku Replica ever come back out? I don't think they ever re-released him. And then let's go. Oh wait, no. Ooh, wait, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. All right. Let's go here. We need something heavy hitting on the last slot. And since we took Rage Form Sora out, I feel almost tempted to say we could use another tier 10. We could use Ulti Sora. Ulti Sora is not too bad. Because Ulti Sora is also a tier 9, so that still works, right? But in that case, we should be doing this. Okay. Let's go in with this and let's see if a Yuffie helps us. Oh no, it absorbs speed attacks. Wait a minute. No. Okay, absorbing does not work with hitting for weakness. I know there was a Yuffie here. There it is. Silver, Sharon, a Yuffie. Extra attack? No extra attack. Okay. Let's give it a run. We should at least see, you know what I mean? Like, if they're going to promote Yuffie for this quest, we should at least see if it works. Alright, so we've got our defense. We've got our paralysis. We should be theoretically good to go. Alright, well that does no damage, so that doesn't help. Oof. Alright, that doesn't do anything. Okay, so the Yuffie alone is enough actually defense. It'd be better if she was 2-turn, to be honest. That'd be much better. So wait, Yuffie's special attack decreases their strength, right? Okay, so it's more important to decrease its strength than it is to raise our defense, because I don't think we have any defensive buffs right now. Yeah, none. Okay. So decreasing its strength is far more important than increasing our defense. Okay, I see what we can do. So at this point, it's a damage contest, because the Yuffie alone is enough to preserve our defense, or to preserve ourselves from getting knocked out. So at this point, it's just a damage contest. So maybe we do use the youth in white, actually. Because we're not dealing enough damage right now. Because it's just going to restore all that back. I feel like we have to use tier 10s at this point. Like, we can't get around needing a tier 10 right now. Maybe just a nominate, to be honest. Yeah, so the Yuffie alone covers us in terms of damage. Because I guess its attack is just enough so that one cast of a Yuffie is okay. So, let's switch back to Fenrir. And we don't need you anymore. because we're good there. Let's get... Kyrie's the only thing that increases base defense. Okay. Let's get Defense Boost 5 Max on board. Let's get the Youth in White. Wait a minute. How is this not the Youth in... Oh, wait. The Youth in White... No, gives... What? Wait a minute. Let's find our Youth in White. PSM defense by 10. Targets PSM strength by 5. Yeah, why didn't that show up? Let's do this. Let's get... Roxas does 5 hits. Nominee recovers 5 hits. I just don't have good medals with aerial right now. Do you have aerial? You reset count with every attack, no? Resets count. Okay, why not? Why don't we use a Supernova Sora? He's still a tier 9 technically, right? I mean, so this is totally fair game. So let's do that here. Let's have the Roxas be here. And then... We need more damage. We need more power. What could we use that's not a tier 10? So we want to go red and we want to go tier 9. Humma. Or tier 8? I don't even know. At this point, it's like my tier 10s are so built that it's like, it's hard for me to go back and start using these. We need a Supernova. It's got to be Supernova at least. Because, like, we need the strength. You know what I'm saying? So let's do regular... Let's go Supernova Plus. Supernova Plus sounds fair. We could just use one tier 10. Because technically we're still only using one tier 10. We could go Nominee. Because I literally tell everyone to get Nominee. So maybe that's fair, right? Being able to use Nominee. Let's see. And Ased... Oh, Ased does have aerial. Okay. I think Nominee is fair game. I think. No, let's use Ased. Alright. So Ased is our 1 tier 10 that we're using. Okay, this should work. But let's give it a run. Also, that Sora has attack boost 2 on him, so I don't expect him to be doing a lot of damage, but he resets the count, which is good. Alright, let's see how this all plays out. If we've got the gauges to support this. I don't think we do, actually. Because as I see my gauges drain, I'm like, uh-oh. Because that Kyrie doesn't have extra attack on it. Yeah, we're not dealing enough damage. So the time we have to stream is actually about to end. So part of me is thinking we just go in full throttle and just take this guy. We don't even have enough to cast the Yuffie. Okay. Alright, so since our time to stream is coming to an end, let's go ahead and just full force take this guy out. So we'll go Fenrir. So at this point, no restrictions because your boy's got other things to do, unfortunately. So let's go here. Let's do a Fenrir setup. We still want the... Actually, we still want the paralysis resist 100%. But that's fine because our Nominee's got it. So we'll do that. I'm still willing to try out other restrictions. Just not at this time, though. So let's go red. Let's go here. What else do I want to do? Here? This seems okay. Why not? That's fine. And then for this... Man, see, Lingering Will would clean up so much here. It would clean up so much. Just having that extra copy medal, so I don't have to keep buying more power medals. Alright, we're just going to full throttle this guy, take him out, and we're going to go home. Oh, we could actually, now that I think about it. Oh, no, we got to be wary about count. Right. That's why we have the patchwork animals there. Okay. Alright, Nimble Reaper. Let's see if you can withstand this. This is just unfair at this point. Oh my gosh, we're wrecking him. That wasn't so bad. All right, let's see how round 7 goes. So I'll be playing around with the defensive setup a little bit more off screen. But for now, we're just going to use our offensive setup just so that we can close out this stream, making sure that we finish this at least. But yeah, see, this is the big disparity between like people who've been playing a long time and people who haven't been playing as long, is that I have access to like all these medals and stuff, you know what I mean? So this is almost just unfair in terms of advantage. Alright, let's go fight this guy. So now he's got a counter of 20, which is something a little bit more wary. Something we gotta be a little more careful about. Let's activate the Nominee. I wonder if we could actually take him out in one turn. Because now that I think about it, we might be able to. Let's see, though. Like, with all our supernovas and stuff, could we take him out in one turn? I don't think so, to be honest. Like, even with all these... Actually, maybe. Maybe with the supernova or new activations, we can do it. So let's go Nominee. We'll save Alced for last, because he doesn't boost us in any sense of the word. That's just ridiculous. That's just ridiculous. Oh my gosh. One turn defeat. Oh my gosh. This is just disgusting. Well, that's the big bonus challenge. We're now at 40,000 jewels. Abolisher. Like I was saying earlier, usage of the word moist with any of these titles is not child friendly. This is NSFW at this point. Okay. So that's our big bonus challenge. We did get to round 5 relatively easily, and that is still 3,100 jewels for anyone. Round 6 and round 7 is where we kind of just like, all right, you know, we're just gonna go in on this one. So yeah, that's the big bonus challenge. I'm gonna try different defensive setups, see if I can beat it without having so many broken medals. But that's going to be something I'm going to be doing off camera rather than on camera. So it has been 2 hours since we started streaming, and I actually do got to work on some stuff. So let me make sure I've responded to everything in chat. Okay. So we should be good here for the time being. Maybe we'll play Kingdom Hearts 3 on a different stream, because I do have to beat... Like, at this point, I know who the secret boss is and everything. Like, it's been 2 months since it came out, so it's really my bad for not beating it sooner. But yeah, we'll go ahead and do all of that, hopefully in the near future. Hopefully not too long. Fitting, you abolished that heartlet. Yeah, seriously, like, one turn knockout? That's disgusting. But yeah, that's all for now. Thank you all so much for watching the stream. As always, if there are any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to leave them down in the comments below, and I'd be happy to answer when I have the time. If I figure out a defensive setup and I'm able to record it, I'll go ahead and do that later on. And if you want to join my Discord, the link is down on the bottom there. It's also in the description in case you just want to click on it and head over there, and you can feel free to join whenever. So that's all for now. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, until next time, take it easy.